that also helps you because, as a man, you should have goals that are so difficult that you have to become a different kind of man in order to achieve them.
Love that. Well, they
And
say in order to become someone you've never been, you gotta do things you've never done.
exactly. Yes. Yes.
That's
Yes. The,
I
the
think that's
way the
good.
way my boxing coach used to say it, Ethan, is he'd say, if you want different, do different.
Well, there's an idea that I've been reading on recently that if you set goals that are like way out of your league, huge goals, and you set them for a shorter amount of time, that even if you don't achieve that goal, you'll be way further ahead than you would have been if you set a goal that was within your range.
Well,
And
Ethan,
you'll
that's
probably exceed
actually
that.
the Elon Musk. He says, figure out what your 10-year goal is and try to achieve it in 6 months.
Yeah.
You'll most likely fail, but it will be much quicker than 10 years.
Yes, that's the general idea of it.
Yeah, I think that's exactly right. And what's also important about the point you're making, Evan, and what you were saying, Ethan, is that it's not just the setting of the goals, but it's often the fact that a big goal is actually easier to get motivated around than a small one, right?
Yeah.
If you've got a really small goal and you're like, oh, I'm going to try and improve a little bit here, like, oh, maybe you do, maybe you don't. But if a big goal is going to demand that you become a different kind of person in order to achieve it, that's exciting. That's invigorating.
Yeah.
That's a journey. That's a place where you start looking at yourself differently in the mirror every day, and you can see the man that you're becoming.
And I want to know your thoughts on this. I feel like now more than ever, young men are lacking purpose, a purpose driven life. And then when you lack that purpose, like you mentioned with the small goals and not really, it's no big deal if you don't achieve it. But people are lacking that drive to go on a journey and do something significant. Do you find that to be true, especially in our country right now?
I think it is true, Ethan. And I think a lot of it is true because of the way the culture has shifted. And it's almost purposefully designed to rob men of their sense of purpose, right? I mean, this, if you pick up your phone and you're scrolling in that phone for a couple hours, you are a fantastic consumer. You're doing everything that the system wants you to do. You become very profitable for them, and you've lost
Yep.
yourself.
Yep.
And you have so many, not it's not just the phone that's in everybody's hands, it's the constant movies, it's the sports betting, it's all of these
Mm,
things are designed to
distractions.
literally distract you and literally take your life force. The
Yeah.
only way that they win is if they take away your life force and your energy away from your purpose. And they're designed to be addictive. So I think that it is, to your point, I think it is absolutely harder today for men to do that. And it's also why it's so important for men to support other men in this.
Hmm.
One of the other things that's happened in the culture is that most men today feel much more isolated than they did even 25 years ago. If you look at the statistics around the average number of friendships that men have, a lot of young men, 25 and under, you ask them, do you have someone who you can call if things go really wrong? And the number of guys who have zero friends who they feel like they can call it's really tragic.